TV.
Hell yeah, man. Welcome back, man. It's been a fucking 2-week break since we done the We Don't. You guys thought we got canceled here and shit. But
Yeah.
we're fucking back and shit over here on Facebook Live, Dash Radio, and on the main hub, which is BeReal.tv. Wherever you're watching, salute to you motherfuckers. By the way, I think 2 holidays passed by.
Yeah,
was
through
it?
those.
We went to fucking Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
which was on a Thursday, ironically, so we couldn't do it anymore.
Right.
And then the week before that, why did we miss it? Wasn't it one of the concerts? I don't know. I think we missed it because of a concert. Yeah, so it's just been two.
It was was it Halloween for the Cypher shows?
Yeah, it was one of those shows. I think that's the reason we missed. So it's been 2 weeks, and we've had. I mean, you guys have seen some of us back here at on the Dr. Green Thumb show, which is what I'm usually on. C- is usually on there, and oh shit, people already know you on here. In case you don't know, this is our fucking friend and one of our sponsors here. You know, for fucking Bzzt Collective. This is 3-Plate Tommy in the house, man.
Yeah.
Yo, we do round of applause. You're kind of getting more and more familiar with speaking on the mic, bro. I've been listening. I listen religiously to the George Perez Stories podcast. Shout out to my boys out there, and you've been on the couple episodes, and you be saying some shit. I don't know if this is just the late night hour, like you turn into Donnell Phelps at a certain time, and then you just turn it up. You're like, fuck it, but
get into character.
Get into character, man. But what is it? Before we even keep on going, I'm gonna let you know who made this show possible today. Very much like PBS. Today's show has been brought to you by our sponsors at Bzzt Collective. That is Bzzt. It's BZZT_collective on Instagram. Tropicali for all your CBD needs. Anything from like your dog CBD tinctures. You need some tinctures, some roll-on, some serum. They got it all, and it's all fucking compliant. So make sure you check it out at make sure that's Bzzt_collective and Tropicali and OG_brothers. Let me tell you, these motherfuckers sound like they just grow OGs, but no, they definitely have some flavors, and as soon as he gets in the house, when you'll know what we're talking about. But right now, we're enjoying some. We're fucking smoking. That's what I'm smoking.
Yeah.
But you also have another product that you're smoking on, because like you're like, okay, we get it. Everybody's gonna like the backwoods, and some people are gonna like it. But what you're smoking on, I felt that was the tastiest blunt I've had.
Man.
And I know it has
tasty.
it's like half and half. I know it has to do with the weed, and the other with the paper. But did you try that, C-?
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, that's delicious.
Would you see mine is special that way because he doesn't like the backwoods, so we came up with the little hemp.
Is that true? You don't like backwoods, C-?
I don't. It's not that I don't like it. I mean, I don't mind them, but I prefer this. I prefer this. This is tastiest. It's tasty as fuck right here.
This is that is what is it made out of, Tommy?
It's hemp paper, so it's all natural, no bleach, no additive, nothing, just pure hemp compressed into a paper. We roll it the same as we would a bzzt wood, a backwood. Just put in the same 2 grams inside, and it wraps and smokes just the same. It's just not tobacco, not so harsh on your lungs. So
I'm very hesitant.
Ready to go.
I'm very hesitant when it comes to all these new type of blunt imitations or I guess substitutes, because I felt in the beginning when they were all coming out, I felt that a lot of people couldn't get it right. And I mean, like I said, this is aside from Biz Woods and stuff like that. I mean, the fact that you're switching to hemp and you find one that still maintains the flavor of the weed the way it does, I think that you should give, if you're out there and you have access to some Biz Woods, but you should give it a try, man, because
yeah, that's a new one.
I think that's the new way for all the people that are, trying to like stop slowing down the blunts. 'Cause let me tell you, man, from experience, I started out smoking blunts, okay, and I like smoking blunts, every now and then. But there's been periods of my smoking fucking, pattern where I go religiously on the blunts, and then I remember when I was younger, it got to the point where it was just every fucking day, right, until I coughed up some black shit, which is a common thing that some people, after smoking so many blunts or cigarettes, they end up having to cough up that stuff, and that kind of alarmed me a bit. So to find something that's a substitute or that kind of works, if you're out there and you're trying to cut it down a bit, hey, fucking give these a try. You know the company that makes the hemp wraps?
It's
OCB
They're
hemp wraps?
OCB hemp. They're hemp wraps.
OCB hemp wraps. Make sure you fucking check that out.
OCB hemp wrap, all natural. They have different flavors too, but I just get the natural ones just because I don't want to add nothing. The trees is a flavor.
Well, yeah, that's right. When you have some really good weed, you don't ever need to fucking add anything on there. Like, did you guys ever see that product? Like, it was called fucking Juicy Drops. Did anybody ever see this in a fucking smoke shop?
Is that the one that you could add to like your
Okay,
weed
yeah.
that makes it taste good?
Yes, I never understood what this product was.
That's
All
like
right.
some weed terps
Have
or
you
some
seen those,
shit.
Simanes?
I have not.
What about you,
Garbage.
our fucking one-man team out there, Raz dude? Have you ever seen those Juicy Drop things?
Is that like the same shit as like what they put on Juicy J's?
No,
Like
no,
that type
no.
of
Juicy
shit?
J's is the papers, okay? But so Juicy Drops is these little bottles. They look like the breath mints. They come in a liquid,
Like
Right.
banana.
You,
Yeah.
drop, you drop it in your
But-
joint.
but they could, yeah, but they can. You're supposed to drop like eye drops on your weed so it can make the weed taste differently. But I'm just like, yo, like I don't need to
What?
fucking
I
add
think
no
we
fucking.
I think we tried that once, like fucking years ago. I swear to God, you brought something like that
Why would
by,
you wanna
and we
do
fucking
that?
tried it.
I remember. I think that might have been our first year that we were here.
It was
and
like a
when everybody got to
blueberry-
know each other. I think we took bong hits off of that because it came in one of those subscription packages. But
Flavored bomb
Jesus.
I think that we're way past that. I think some products in smoke shops and in an age, I think those are one of the products that there's no future in it no more. You know what I mean? Like some people maybe like some people that fucking that
Some people.
some people that fucking that live in states that are gonna be last to legalize. That might be relevant, but half the fucking nation, a round of applause to half the nation for fucking. There's more than for it, so there's no need for you to have it saturate or add an artificial flavor to your weed. Like that's
Sometimes
just
that
weird.
takes away from the taste.
That's like it's okay for shit like popcorn, when they have the different fucking toppings of popcorn, but
not the weed. dog.
yeah, that's like, yo, I know I'm in Mexico and I'm glad I got this fucking Juicy Drop that I'm gonna put on this fucking Mexican brick weed.
Like,
You know what I
break
mean?
it up. I got
Spice
the
it
flavor.
up.
Just break it up.
By the way, shout out to everybody in the room on Facebook. If I could just ask you guys to fucking just click that share button and add a thumbs up. Let's do a roll call. Where are you guys at? What are you guys smoking? I see you guys in the chat room. We do have a special guest in the house today too. This guy is, not only is he a tattoo artist, this guy can fucking work it with the can and make you feel like he tattooed the wall, which is very hard to do because a lot of graffiti artists, they tend to really kind of go on the more animation side. But when you can fucking use the cans to fucking spray an actual face
Yeah.
Yeah,
as detailed as B-Real's face on the fucking wall, like, yo, this
that
is
shit takes talent.
it's talent, man. I want to know the story behind this because I've always been one of those cats that I always wanted to know how to draw and to color in the lines, but that wasn't my way to be good at art. You know what I mean? But I always loved it. So
Right.
when I
You're
get
a
to
fan.
fucking get in the mind of a fucking actual artist,
Of a real artist.
it's fucking great. Have you ever anybody here ever tried tagging?
Pick his brain, yeah.
I never had the penmanship for it.
So
I used
you
to draw since I was a little kid. We used to draw. Like I had a little homie.
damn
My
three play
penmanship.
Tommy.
Yeah, I had a little homie. Me and my homie Ito, who's actually my tattoo artist. I've known him since second grade. We used to battle. Who could draw better? He would always win. That fool, he's bad, but I've drawn since I was a little kid.
You fools
I got into like tattooing, and then I had to pick up the lunch bell, had to work, and wasn't able to fulfill the.
But you knew you
make
were
it hit
good
a
at
banger.
that shit though.
But yeah, I was always into art. Like
Damn.
art, like our first designs for like BZZT too was all designs that I drew myself, like our early T-shirts and everything. Our early, everything for BZZT was all started from my drawings.
And is that something that like you're just like you just were good at it, and like nobody in your family was like, you didn't have no tío that was sending pictures to like a tía with cholo
I
drawings
remember
and shit. Like
my,
you were like,
my
oh,
little,
this is tight.
no, my brother, my oldest brother, he had a portfolio that like we had of his, but he and all it had was a gang of drawings, but he had like cholo drawings and stuff, nice as hell. And I think that's what sparked a little flame of drawing.
Word.
You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
and then I just would always like either remember drawing stuff from there,
Yeah.
and then I just did my own twist to it, and then started doing drawing, doing graffiti, all
Now
that.
this
You
fool's
know,
like, yo, my art is
just
in blunts
everything.
now.
Yeah. So now
Hell yeah.
we got the art of rolling.
Hey, by the way, speaking of that, because I'm glad that I have you up here because the last time we rolled that big ass joint, number one, the joint that fucking Cypress Hill burned at the Roxy, I think it was, right?
Yeah.
Roxy.
That was a Bzzt joint because B-Real only smokes joints.
33 grams of some super bomb inside.
Oh man, that shit was tasty.
Yeah, that had everybody right there going.
They
Man,
were
did
going
it
crazy
ever.
for that. But we we only have a few Thursdays left before the end of the year, bro.
True.
I know that we have a bigger joint.
Yeah,
It's gonna be burned.
we got one on the way.
On the last show of the year that we're gonna do here, and we're gonna fucking turn it up. We're gonna have the bartender and all that shit. We might make it a fucking Be Real TV a thon. You know what I mean? Or,
Oh shit.
hell yeah! I'm gonna arrange it really nice because it's gonna be the last Thursday we're gonna do it. But you don't want to miss out. Even if you're not gonna be on fucking air, if you're in the live audience, you don't. I mean, it's gonna be invite only. Fuck
Dude,
that.
I'm gonna spin. How about
Bro,
that?
we're gonna just do a whole
Hell
hour of
yeah.
just DJing,
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, let's do
I'm
it.
telling you, we're gonna
Sick.
fucking do it right.
Smoking music.
It's gonna be the week.
I gotta
You
do
know,
it.
we
I'm
should,
gonna roll.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
you know what we should do?
So
we
we
should
got it.
we should do like a fucking we don't smoke the same Christmas party, bro.
Oh hell yeah.
there
Like
it
a little
is.
gathering. By the way,
Yeah.
before we get carried away later, there's an event. If you're in the LA area or you're in the Valley, or if you can get to LA, Huntington Park, to be specific, and you've been on my Instagram, the Hi-Fi and Kush Life Winter Party Toy Drive is going on, and I got some actual tickets. So if you're in the fucking area, you want to go with a homie, you want to take your girl one last fucking weed event, get the perfect gift for your fellow stoner, you can
Yeah.
call up throughout the time, put the number at the bottom, Raspberry, if you can, and just call up, and I'll give you 2 pairs of tickets. And make sure you look me up on Instagram at Flavors
Right.
by E-Zone and DM me fucking proof that it was you and your info when you call in, and we'll arrange it, and you'll be able to join me this Saturday because I will be hosting that. DJ Lenny Ducano will be fucking free of flags. DJ Javi Lopez, Tall Can Turner will be there.
Yeah, Tall Can Turner.
Yup, fucking
And
Funky
hey,
Phil
yes.
Tips, Flavors by E-Zone. Fucking Flavors by E-Zone table's gonna have some Bizwood sitting there too. You know, shit.
it's
We're all gonna be
available.
there. So, so make sure you guys check it out. And if you don't win some tickets and you want to fucking go over there, come on, it's just $10. Make some kids Christmas, man. You remember how
bring a
dope it
little
was?
gift,
Yeah.
a little unwrapped gift.
Make that shit
help somebody out.
possible.
Yeah, like let me
People.
tell you how you fucking do it, man.
Tell
You
me
gotta
how you
look
do it.
like if I was in that position, which I've been before, because I know how to finesse that. I used to finesse
you?
weed maps so bad when I was a patient, dude. I used to finesse weed maps and giveaways like that so bad. Let me tell you how you fucking get into
How
this
would
shit
you
for free.
finesse weed maps, dude?
Okay,
How?
I'll tell you. I'll get into that, but I'll tell you, how you finesse your way into this winter toy drive. You fucking look for a store that's closing around you, right? And you go get some shit that's 80% off that used to be $10, and bam, you pay $2 to get in. That's not how easy it is. And you go
Or you
in
could
there,
buy like 3 or 4
yeah,
and
you
then
can buy
go to
3
a
or
gang
4,
of
bro.
events
And
and get some for free.
I'm just saying, there's no excuse for you. And this is right around the time where you like, this is the last time I'm gonna turn up before all my fucking family shows up.
Yeah.
Just
It's
real
that,
shit.
yeah.
All right. So let me tell you how I used to fucking finesse fucking weed maps, right? All right. So when they used to have like Weed Tracker and websites like that, they used to have specials. And when they came around voting season, the first time they went around for for this fucking the first time they gave it the first shot, I was working at a car dealership and I had people's applications and info the whole time. So I would just tell motherfuckers, hey, can you sign my petition? It's for a school project. And motherfuckers will sign it, put their info, and I would at least see a minimum of like, I want to know, like 15 to 20 people a day. And like during that time, people were looking for the best deal on cars. So I don't care if you were gonna waste my time. I was looking at you like you're a free eighth. You're a free eighth. Bro, I was taking like 20 to 30 signatures a fucking day to this place. Bro, I had like canisters. I mean, it was some mids, but that was some good mids. You know what I mean? Shit. Like,
It's signatures for a little bit.
yeah, yeah, but I mean, that's how I finessed it when I was shit, man. And like,
You gotta work
That's
it.
right.
I remember I went there every day, and after 2 weeks of getting them straight, they fucking took the offer
But
off.
like, hey, something going on.
I think I had a fucking QP of just eighths, bro, and just
Wow,
canisters. And
that's
just like,
killer.
man, it was
Getting
fucking
eighths.
crazy. By the way, shout out to everybody in the chat room. Fucking Larry Hoover, you piece of trash, checking
Yeah.
in. South side of Chicago. Kane fucking Mandel from fucking New Zealand, and Heather Lewis
What up, Kane?
in New Jersey. Fucking
Lewis.
rock and roll roadshow, and you're smoking insane glue pre-roll. That's right.
Fuck yeah. To
Cypress
lose
Hill-
this shit.
Hell yeah.
IG blocked you. I don't know why they blocked you. And you're smoking Blue Dream. Hey, fucking, that's right. So there's some sativa lovers out there, dog. Some people fucking still.
They're
like-
out
Some
there.
people.
Some people still like that shit, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I am a big sativa person, but
like
that was the topic right now, dog. That shit was. There's a lot of shit going on aside from that, man. But Saturday,
Right.
that's the place to be. If you're gonna go see Minus.
What?
You gonna go to the event on Saturday?
Probably not. No.
Fucking jerk.
Yeah, that's your fault.
Fuck you,
All
bro.
right.
Hey, so
Be there in
Fuck
spirit.
you, dude.
be there in spirit. But
I'll
I
be
know,
there in spirit, buddy. Absolutely.
yeah, but
Absolutely.
you know, all the other cool DJs are going, bro. Fuck you, bro.
Fuck you, dude.
But yeah, man. So if you're trying to get more info on that, make sure you fucking call up right now. It's 310-876-8832, I believe, or
Oh yeah.
8632.
Say it again, asshole.
And yo, there's a lot. All these. Let me see. Recently, Stan Lee, who fucking created, Marvel, passed away.
Really?
And then like the week after that, fucking the dude who created SpongeBob fucking died, dude.
See?
Through he died
all
of
your fault.
ASL at 57 years old. I'm like, man, all the
Sadness.
all the anime. This has been like a year of destruction for people's childhoods.
Damn.
Toys R Us fucking died. Fucking Stan Lee died.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking not that Stan Lee fucking owned Marvel anymore. I mean, Disney fucking
He was paid,
owned that
though,
shit.
bro. He
Yeah.
was fucking
Oh yeah, of course he was paid. But and then fucking the guy from SpongeBob fucking died.
And he was fucking super paid too.
Yeah, he was. That was. Did anybody actually fucking watch SpongeBob?
No,
Or is
Not
that
in- that you were. I was like right after SpongeBob.
yeah, I was right
era.
with that. My son was like,
your
he
son was
wasn't-
all SpongeBob team?
nah, he was like, he was Pokemon, and then like SpongeBob, he was like, yeah, you're a little too old for that.
I wasn't like super like I laughed at like how like it's just it was so dumb like for that
Right.
time, you know what I mean? Like you go from The Simpsons to something that's just like way dumbified, I guess. I don't really know. But anyway,
Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious, man. What up, everybody checking?
They
I
had a
see
whole
you
bunch
guys.
of cool
Hey,
shit on.
hell yeah. Oh yeah.
SpongeBob.
I've never
He's-
actually watched an episode.
Never
I
watched
watched
one?
clips and shit and different episodes, but I wasn't like a hardcore
The
fan of it,
memes,
but I'd
though,
watch that
it's a
shit
good
'cause
show.
You'd be high and you'd get into that shit.
Yeah, like I've always thought Aaron looked like Patrick Star.
Oh,
Yeah, like he.
Aaron is Patrick Star.
Yeah, he
That's
always
fucked
looked like
up.
it, and it is a good show. I watched it on mushrooms a couple times. Let me see, but yo, man, so the holidays are literally right around the corner. Whatever you celebrate, whatever I celebrate, fucking Christmas. I fucking have to get gifts for people and shit.
Pagan.
I don't fucking care, bro. It's, Christ, bro. Fuck you.
Whatever, man. Fuck you. Fuck you, pagan.
But here's the thing, bro. Like, so people
Fuck you,
always
pagan.
say Christmas is for the kids, right? People, oh yeah, Christmas is for the kids, and this and that, and yeah, Christmas is kind of for the kids, but don't get me fucked up. Everybody likes getting a gift, like right? Everybody, right?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Who doesn't?
Yo, what? Take my present back then?
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody
saying.
really likes that feeling of getting the gift, right? So,
Fuck yeah.
along with Christmas and shit like that, don't you ever feel that what somebody gives you kind of lets you know kind of how they like, yo,
Like getting
is that
socks.
what I'm worth, motherfucker?
Like
you
getting
this
socks.
Fucking, this
Like-
fucking, yeah. When you ever
You let
see
me
me
these
wear a tie?
mittens worth?
or
you
like
know what I
getting
mean?
wax socks.
Which brings me to the topic. What's the fucking worst Christmas gift you received out of all your Christmas like experiences, bro? Or just during the holiday? I mean, we'll start off with the voice of fucking Guam God up there because we don't see his face ever. Raz, dude, do you have an answer for this?
What is the question, man?
Raz, dude up there, fucking sharp dress, dude.
Sharp dress
ZZ
dude.
Top. Sharp
Yes.
dress,
What is the
man.
question?
Sharp dressed dude. That's
Yeah,
your new
sharp dress,
fucking
dude.
alias.
What is the worst Christmas gift you received or holiday gift around this like festive season?
Oh man, I think the worst one I got was I think it was some like bacon flavored like fucking bubble gum.
Oh, hell no.
I think that was the fucking worst, and it came with like bacon fucking Band-Aids and like
Did you fuck with it? With the gum?
It was what
yeah.
was it,
No, the gum was horrible. I tried it. It was
Not even good.
a
gum.
bacon starter kit, bro?
it was like a bacon like yo fuck bacon's cool, but like man like bacon flavored things is not cool.
Hell nah.
Bro, I want to include
It
everybody.
was like a prank type. It was like a fuck you kind of
You're
present.
like, for real?
Yeah,
What'd I
it was
do to
like-
that
you?
is fuck. That sounds very disgusting, bro. I feel like it just that doesn't sound too good, bro. Like it's.
It wasn't supposed to be good. It
Maybe
wasn't
they were trying to
like
be funny.
yeah, they were just
Yeah.
trying to be funny.
I mean, so you tried the gum? It was nasty.
Yeah, it was fucking nasty. It was like
That- yeah, that-
I'll save that gum for
fuck
like
you,
somebody I
bacon.
don't like.
That sounds like a pretty horrid fucking
yes, I got gum.
experience.
Wait, how about you though?
I'm gonna get into that. Before I get into it, I do want to encourage, if you want to call up and share your experience of what's the worst fucking gift that you received during this holiday season, and you want to let us know, just if you're in LA, I'll give you the tickets to the Hi-Fi Winter Party.
Yeah.
Just call up right now. The number is on the screen.
Yeah,
It's
do that
310-876-8632. That is 310-876-8632. You can call up and share your story, and we'll let you know what's good. But before I get into my story, what about you, bro?
What?
I mean, bro, you're like, you're like, let me see.
fuck you, bro.
You know the fool in Lord of the Rings, the one with all the wisdom? 'Cause
Gandalf?
yeah, that's
you, bro.
you, bro.
How about that? Fuck you,
Fuck
first
you, bro.
off.
So you gotta let us know, bro. You've experienced more Christmases than everybody here.
Yeah, you got more on us.
Fucking
you got more
asshole.
stories.
You know Santa Claus, bro.
Fuck you,
Like,
dude.
What's
The
the
worst shit, I don't know, man. Maybe like I once got socks.
Socks?
Socks, yeah. Like,
How many socks, bro?
it was like 2 pair.
2 pairs? Damn, bro. That fucking sucks, bro.
You suck.
What did?
I think
who
it was.
gave you
I
this?
think it was from like a cousin or something. It was just like 2 pairs of socks, and they weren't even like special socks. They were just like, oh.
Yeah, you're like, what, for real?
Were they
I
like?
was
What were they
I
like?
think, and I was like,
am I
I
doing
think
this?
I was like 14, 15. So I was like, fuck that, give me money or something.
What were they? The fucking USA socks you get in downtown?
I don't probably, dude. They were
They're
just
all
like
little tube-ass socks.
normal tube socks, dude. I was like,
Oh man,
Cool.
that fucking sucks, man.
Yeah.
That's a pretty shitty gift. Fucking socks, bro.
yeah.
Everyone gets socks.
But
so
then,
mean,
you know,
you
you
got-
expect
you're
it
gonna-
later. Like, my grandma would always get me socks forever, dude. She would be like, here's some socks. I'd be
I
like,
like the
oh,
Costco
cool.
socks, the thick-ass socks.
Yeah, like if you're gonna give me
those are
socks,
fire.
fucking Adidas, all right, bitch.
Calvin
Yeah,
Klein.
You know
Fuck
what
it,
I'm
let's
saying?
go
Like
there.
fucking Adidas with the fucking stripes or just with the name.
Let's just fucking go there.
Some cool socks.
Some cool
with
socks,
two
man.
Cool
back on 'em or
fucking
some
comfy
Put
shit.
some
socks.
thought. Like who gave you that bacon gift, Brass dude?
The socks that look like 40s.
I think it was my dad. He was just like, he was
Damn,
like, you know what? Fuck you,
Damn,
like
you threw
you
your dad under the
stoner.
bus, bro.
Like, here you
What a
go.
fucking jerk, bro.
Jerk fucking.
Tell them for real.
I don't know. I think I'm the jerk though, cause I just like do nothing all day, and he's like,
Yeah,
you need
you
to
are.
work hard, and I'm like, fuck that, Dad, and he's like, okay,
Hey,
well
when you
here's some
open your
bacon.
gift, were you just like,
You are another faggot son of a bitch.
Basically.
No good low life.
That's exactly what my dad thinks of me. I think, cause I got like a younger brother, and he's
is
like,
your dad the Iron Sheik?
no, but I'm like, I'm just like fucking. I'm an experimental child, I guess. Like I was the one that they didn't
You
really
really
take
want to
care
live by
of.
that
See what
moniker?
Yeah, they just fucking let me do whatever I wanted.
You're the seed that got
and
away.
they were like, "Fuck
It's an
that."
experimental child.
That's fucked up.
Dude.
You're when the condom broke.
Hey.
I say
Fucking-
common folk?
I said he's like, yo, you're when the condom broke. What about you? Before I get into my story, what about you, fucking 3-plate Tommy?
Well, I didn't have like a. You can't say it's a fucked up gift or like a bad. It was just kind of
Okay,
like
just
for real.
whack.
It was like a for real
A
gift.
for real gift,
I got
for
a box
real?
wrapped up and everything. I thought it was something. Exchange gifts with my friend. Like, oh, give me this. I got
This
it
was-
what
so
she
this was
wanted.
between friends.
And then this bitch got me some chocolates.
what
I was like, hell nah.
kind of chocolates though?
It was like some whack ass chocolates too. I was just like, is this one of the shit? Like, you know when you go to like Big Lots or some shit, and then they have a tray with like some whack ass chocolates for like kids, and you could pull back and sit, and it's like a little chocolate that pop out. One of those. I was like, are you for real? What the fuck is this? Are you kidding?
Damn, bro.
That's
Fucking
why.
chocolates,
I was
bro.
like, man, what'd I do to you?
What if she was just trying to romance you, bro?
I know. I should have took it as a hint with the chocolates.
She's
Yeah,
like,
I mean, but
I'll
then
let you
again,
taste something better.
She must have thought you were a cheap date, bro. Like fucking,
No,
she
she-
fucking Big Lots, fucking.
She might have been, oh man, she was trying to
No,
send
I don't
you
know
the
if it
smoke.
was from Big Lots. I'm just saying it was like those types of
Is
chocolates.
it the type of this is how this is the this is how you can tell if it's whack chocolate. If like you go to the store and you open it and it has that layer of lighter
like
chocolate
gray,
over
like
it, yeah,
light,
gray
or
over
when
it.
if you
Oh,
crack
the
it and
white
it's
light,
light
like-
inside,
yeah, that's
chop
like,
that chocolate off. Just throw that shit out
yeah,
the window.
like they got that chocolate from the military, bro. Like
Nah,
around the rations and
Ooh,
shit.
from the
Like,
military even, fuck.
Like, you know
yeah,
what?
man. So chocolate, man. I think. All right. So in regards to me, I think it was a fucking oven mitt, bro.
What?
Yeah, I used to work in a fucking.
Someone got you an oven
and a
mitt?
car
That's
dealership.
fucking tight.
And it was supposed to be that fucking was it Secret Santa bullshit? Mm-hmm. I got so fucking pissed, bro. It was a fucking oven mitt, and I was like, man,
Well,
What?
it didn't even have any
Was it a
fucking.
cool mitt, though,
No,
or
bro. I
not?
would have thought if it would have been cool if it would have been like The Simpsons on it or some shit on there. But like, bro, like this shit was like, you got this shit at Ross, bitch.
Like gray.
Like, yeah,
Just
it
a
was like
gray-ass
gray with
mitten.
like this like little fucking Persian decoration on it, bro. Like a Persian
crisscross,
rug
some
or some
shit.
shit,
Like,
like
what
a
the fuck?
Moroccan rug or some shit like that, bro. Like, and I
Not
was just
even
like,
a
what the
cool
fuck is this, bro?
Dude, actually, okay, the wackest gift, not even socks, dude. So someone once got me when I was working I used to work at the Olive Garden when I was like 18. And
Shout out to Olive Garden.
shout out to Olive Garden and their breadsticks.
The
But
bomb.
I
Endless.
was busboy there. I was there for a year, right? And during Christmas time, one of the servers decided she thought me like an Amy Grant CD, which is like total Christian pop, just like.
Oh, Amy
It's-
Grant's tight.
Yeah, which, some might say. Some might sure. But to me, I was like, oh, like it was just the one moment where I was just like, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck
that's-
that. I ain't trying to get no Amy Grant.
Amy
Yeah,
Grant,
ain't
you
nothing
know,
cracking
baby,
with
worst
no
baby
Amy
now.
Grant ever got. I mean, I'll admit, I thought it was pretty bad, but like if somebody gave me a Christian music,
Yeah,
fucking
Amy
CD
Grant took the cake.
Yeah, hey, well,
Amy
fuck,
Grant,
man,
yeah.
that's a bit too much, man. By the way, it is fucking raining out here in Southern California. It's usually sunny,
Yeah.
Southern California, but fuck, man. What's the worst gift that you've ever given somebody?
Fuck.
I'll start first. I've given somebody socks.
I gotta give, yeah, I've given
somebody socks before.
I've given socks before, but they were tight. They were tight.
But I knew that I was giving a shitty gift,
No,
bro.
they were cool though. They were cool.
They were
though.
cool. They were
No,
super
like
cool.
I knew that I was giving a shitty gift. I was like, motherfucker, you forgot my birthday, and I gotta get you a gift for the Secret Santa shit.
Hey.
Fuck you, hoe.
You know what? Even though they're kind of not the worst gifts, but like fucking gift cards to like fucking wherever, like just like here. I don't know if you like this place, but like
Like what? Did
What
I
if
tell
you're
you something?
allergic-
Did I tell you what if I don't like that?
You give them the fucking what's that Red Lobster, and they're allergic to seafood and shit.
dude, someone gave me a fucking a $30 fucking gift card to Joe's Crab Shack. And I was like, yeah, I'm allergic, bro. Like I can't. I'm not going in this place.
Go have the
He
fries.
was like, what? Oh, I thought you wanted to try. I was like, dog, I've been allergic forever. Like I'm
did
good.
you ever hear me talking about
Yeah,
fucking
like,
crabs and shit?
we-
I had such a great time at Joe's Crab Shack.
Yeah. Oh my god, I ate like I couldn't stop eating, guys. It was great.
Get a soup plantation gift card, like for real.
Yeah, so if someone did give me, and I was like, yeah, you can go ahead and keep
Has
this.
anybody ever given you cigs?
No,
Cigarettes?
No, that's the
no one's ever given me cigs for Christmas.
like,
Unfortunately,
pack.
he's like hint.
Yeah,
Fucker.
get
if
him
you
a
want to bring
fucking
shit up, I'm down.
What did you say, Raz?
Blues for Christmas, a carton.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, that is a fucked
What-
up gift. You give
What do you mean? That'd be dope. He wouldn't have to buy cigarettes for like
Crush.
fucking 3 months.
Crush.
Fuck, dude. Raz dude is that fucking asshole. Be like, hey, dude, like, I know you've been doing coke, but like, I bought you some meth. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, I feel like Raz dude would be that.
Give it a
homie,
whirl.
like,
Just cause, dude.
Here's some myth.
Start off the new year right.
start-
It's a little on the hype
It's time
side.
for you to step it up.
Hey, man, you fucking
We
man.
need some changes around here.
You'll be stepping
Yeah,
it up by 12:30, bro.
You're looking kind of sleepy, bro. Here's something to stay keep you
Here's-
up for 2 days.
At least.
Yeah, like that's some shit. Like, Raz dude is that friend.
Yeah, he'll go there with you.
Yeah, man. So
trying to help him out.
what's the worst gift you given, Tommy?
That I've given? Fuck. A kite?
A guy? Damn,
Yeah, I give-
fool.
Oh, that's tight.
But
Was it
didn't
at least to a kid?
No, yeah, it was like, I remember I was like, what the fuck am I gonna get this kid? We went to a party and now they want to show up empty-handed, and I was like, fuck. Again, Big Lots, out right by the edge. I'm like, give me this fucking kite. Got a kite, gave it to him, and that shit didn't even work.
I mean, but did it even work?
God
Pretty badass. I like
damn.
that.
But at least was at least this the type of kid that like, you know, he didn't live.
I didn't even know him.
He didn't live in like
You
Section
know.
8 where
I
like you
didn't
know
know.
he's never gonna
She was
fly
just
that
like,
kite,
hey,
bro.
that kite that you gave them, I guess it didn't even work. I was like, well, fuck.
Dude.
We should have been like, well, bitch, it's January, so like.
Food wasn't even good.
Yeah,
Oh my
man.
god, it's amazing.
All right, listen, I'm gonna go into since some of the chat room and the people are not from LA and they don't want to call up and win these free fucking tickets.
What?
What is it? Or share their stories. Yeah, stoners are shy. I'm gonna read some of the responses.
Read 'em, bro.
So Bestiada Amy said, "My godmother teach me to steal chocolates from Walmart since kid. No need for gifts."
Oh shit.
Damn, man.
Damn, that's fucking
Fuck.
pretty sick.
Okay.
I like that.
Man, he said
I've been
Innovation.
stealing since I was 3.
somebody. And she also
Shit,
said
I don't
they
like
gave me a Limite Gruperos cassette one time. I don't know what that is.
Oh, that shit, leave me that's tight.
What?
What is that?
That one with Alicia Villarreal, fucking.
I don't even know what that is, but I'm trying
Paisa
to.
shit.
Tommy's trying to dance to it.
Oh, I was fucking around.
Frank Cody Bartos Ortiz. Fucking, this fool did some grimy. He said, I gave a chick an STD test voucher.
Damn, that means
Oh,
he,
damn,
an
you
STD
gave that
test
gift.
Damn,
It is better to give than to receive, right?
Yeah.
You're like, look, bitch, your pussy stinks.
Better to give than receive. bro.
Fuck. Hey, man, I'm going to light up another one of these fucking Bizwoods, man.
Do it.
I love these right here, man. This is the shit.
Should we do one on this side too?
Yeah, man.
get one
Fucking,
going.
you could grab T-minus. This is to take, bro. Like, to take and smoke on the show. By the way, stay tuned to you guys. We do have a fucking interview coming up with our guest, fucking Tony. He is an artist. He is a graffiti. I'm sorry. This is the definition of a graffiti artist to some extent, and a tattoo artist.
He's
and
an
just
artist.
An artist in general. He's real down to earth. We're gonna go ahead and chop it up with him, but we're gonna keep going with this right here, man. So giving a fucked up gift. What about you, Raz, dude? What's the most fucked up gift you ever given somebody?
I'm not gonna lie. I think I've only given a fucking Christmas present maybe like 2 or 3 times in my life.
Wow.
Like fucking been like,
Hashtag
I
blessed.
sincerely need to give you a Christmas present because I'm like, I don't know. Like
Well,
fuck all that
out of
capitalist
those three
shit.
times,
You
what was the worst thing you gave somebody?
They're all bad.
know?
Yeah,
the
they're
worst
all
thing
All
bad.
of them.
for Christmas or just as like a gift in
No,
general?
okay, well, fuck, dude. Those 3 occasions were not Christmas?
Well, I mean, yeah, they
You
were
just talking about
Christmas.
gifts
I can't even
in
remember what the
general?
fuck I gave
No,
anybody.
a gift
like,
during the holidays,
we're talking
dog.
about
Like
gifts.
this time of the season, somebody like you had to give somebody a gift to let them know you give a shit for some reason.
no, it was something that they liked, so it was like whatever. It was like a fucking.
What was it?
It was like a fucking purse or some shit, or you know, shit, lady shit, like fucking girl shit. That's only like. I might have fucking given somebody like chocolate and shit for
give someone
Christmas,
AIDS?
which is cool, but I've never been like, here's a shitty gift.
You never given
I might have given him
anyone
a shittily wrap though, like fuck, can't rap for shit. So
Man,
You ever got a gift and then just left it there?
fuck.
Yeah, I remember I had a gift in the back of my car for fucking till like June, and then I was like, oh shit, it's right there, and I still didn't open it.
Like just left it. Somebody gave it to you,
For Christmas.
and you knew what it was already.
And it was just in the back, like I had gotten it, and then I just put it in my car, and then it ended up going to the back seat, and then I ended up seeing it like in June, 4th of July and shit, like, damn, whoa, shit, I didn't even open this. I'm gonna open it later, and still didn't open it.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. And what
That's
happened
all
when you
bad.
finally
Like,
opened
I'm
it?
not gonna give you shit. I'm like, hey, fuck, I totally forgot. And it was actually some cool shit that I liked, and I was like, man, I should have opened this in fucking Christmas.
Right. It would have been cool.
It made you feel like a scumbag.
Yeah, but I didn't even say nothing.
What about you, C?
I just kept it to myself, but I never
What
opened
was that gift that you had rolling around?
That I had what?
What was that gift that you had rolling around that you just didn't open or left it?
Ooh. Oh, dude. One time, I had my my aunt give me this gift certificate to like a record store, but I just kept it because it wasn't like a physical gift. You know, it wasn't like a box with something in it. It was
Yeah.
just an envelope. I was like, whatever. But I just kept like, you know,
I
my
mean,
feet-
like nobody ever put money in an envelope for you to be like, yo, it's an envelope. There might be some money in there.
Yeah, that happened to me even later in life, where I was like in my 20s and someone gave me an envelope. I was like, oh, cool, and I just put it in with these other Christmas cards, and I forgot about it for at least like 2.5 months. And then one day I was going through and I saw this envelope, and I was like,
Oh, but you weren't disappointed though. Like,
oh no, I wasn't.
Because
disappointed.
records and used, like that's like
Yeah, but I mean, it was just one of those things like, oh, this would have been cool to use Christmas time because,
Yeah.
shit was on sale.
well, and you know, you want to spend, like, for me, I was always a fan of getting shit, like, if I got a gift card, a gift certificate, let me go spend that shit right after I get it at Christmas time.
Yeah, like it's like
Fuck that.
Yeah,
It's like
fuck
when-
waiting a fucking month
I ain't
or
trying
some
to wait.
shit.
I
Like,
wanna
I'm
go-
trying
Yeah,
to go
like taking that
tomorrow.
toys at least
Take me in a little bit after we
Fuck
done
yeah.
unwrapping these.
I think
Ready to go to the mall tomorrow morning?
if you're in this room, you probably if you're in this room, you know what it's like to go spend that Christmas or celebratory money at a Toys R Us at some point in your life. So you know what I mean, like we're the last generation that got to experience that joy. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
I just can't picture a 6-year-old.
Crazy, huh? Toys R
Yeah.
Us ain't around no more.
I can't just picture a 6-year-old motherfucker going in there and be like, well, I'm gonna go on Amazon and buy my favorite toy. Like, yo, you don't seem like a kid to me no more, dog. Like, you know, like you're over here punching in the fucking.
Yeah,
the-
so what? The
Yeah,
cool
like-
thing was walking through the lanes and looking at shit, grabbing shit. fucking playing with shit and
Yeah,
then not getting it, but still fucking with it.
I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of the what is it? I want to say like ordering shit online unless I have to shit era. You know. I like going to the store. If I order shoes, I want to try them on and be like, yo, I fucking broke those in. You know what I mean? Like I got them physically when I paid for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that like eventually like stores, like more stores are gonna start dying out? That like everything goes online.
A lot of shit's gonna start happening. Everyone doesn't want to leave their houses.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a little bit of both. I think you're going to see people that want to stay home and do all their shit online, but you're also going to see people that still want to go out and physically make a purchase. Like, there's always going to be, one might be more in favor than the other, but there's always going to be, I think, a tug of war because people are. I mean, remember how rad it used to be to go out? Like, oh, I'm going to go get some shit at the mall. Like,
Yeah, like,
you
like,
had
let's
to.
go.
Let's
You
go
know,
right
with-
now.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
no, on
Movies
some
with
real
the homies
shit.
and
Like,
shit.
I
Walking
kicked
over
it
there.
like the other day. I kicked it all day with fucking Side Dick Eddie and George. And George is a fucking cholo, bro. Like he's so like, but he was one of those fools that at least like I remember like if you're from that era, cause he's like around my older brother's age and shit. Like it was a thing. It was a routine. Like yo, I'm gonna fucking take a shower. I'm gonna fucking go to the mall and get ready, get some new kicks, get a nice shirt. Like. That was the fucking routine in that era, bro. I don't think fools do that shit. You know what I mean?
People used to go
So-
meet up at the mall, like, hey, meet me at the mall. All right,
Yeah,
cool.
like people don't need to go
People
fucking
don't do that
shop
shit no
for a
more.
fit and shit no more. Like people would just be like, oh, I saw this shit online. Instagram sold it
Yeah.
to me, so
I already got it.
I already have this fit, so I didn't even need to go ahead and put that much effort into it. You think that's the reason people devalue the shit now?
Could be.
That's why fucking the standards are backwards. These expectations and shit.
Yeah, you may be right.
Like I think if some fool from this generation went like, back in time, like maybe like 10 years, fools will fucking be like, you're crazy, bro. like, like you think you're gonna fuck her on the first day?
Dude, do you remember
No date?
catalogs?
Like,
Real, huh? Like,
yeah,
damn,
like
you
no
fucking-
date, bro. You
Yeah,
didn't
you're
even take her
meeting
out
up
to dinner,
just
bro.
for
Like,
that, and you just talked to her
bro,
an hour
like,
ago.
bitch, I just gotta
Damn.
send you an emoji
Yeah,
these
that
days.
shit's
You know what I'm saying?
crazy.
Like,
Imagine
Back
like
in the day, fools had to put in work. That's why nobody has no game. If you notice, nobody has really no game and shit because everyone's on that shit.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you used to get game from like your cousin talking to somebody, fucking
Or
on the phone
experience.
or somebody, or just going out and
yeah,
talking.
or
Hey, what's
just
up?
plain
What's cracking?
experience, man.
Yeah,
Now it's just like
dude.
no. Now it's I'm a hitter in our DMs. Shit, you could say some shit that you wouldn't even say when
You
you,
get
see somebody
bold
up close.
behind that.
Just 'cause you're
Yeah,
like,
you
yeah,
get-
know what
you
I'm
get,
saying?
like-
But when you see
you
them, you're
get
like,
emboldened.
Yeah,
I know,
I'm
man.
telling
Like
you, that's right.
the worst is when you
Shit
gotta
get
match
fucked
that nastiness. Like you actually got a fucking
like-
freak that'll match you. You're like, hey, what happened to all that shit you was writing? You're like, fuck, man, I gotta fucking do this shit now.
Oh,
Like-
you gotta be
Yeah, all right.
puff your
Stretch.
chest out and shit. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, man. I mean, that's what I think our generation was like. Like we had to go up and talk to girls or talk
Yeah.
to people. Like if you saw like another DJ, you're like, oh, he's cool. I want to go say what's up. Like you had to have like you worked towards social skills
Yeah.
to get that. To be able to give someone props and not be a fucking dick. You know what I mean? Or to be cool, or to just initiate conversation with a girl without being a dick. Like it took, you would, like you said, you learned from your homeboy, whether it was your cousin or your older brother or one of your
Someone.
best friends.
I've seen it.
You're seeing it, and you would go, oh shit, and
Damn,
it
that one
compute.
just went up. Like he just said this. All right, cool. I'm gonna try
I think
that.
I think that's why beef from that era, like if you were beefing with somebody from that era, went that far. Like if you hated a motherfucker, like a motherfucker's like, look, man, I ain't gonna hit you on Facebook. This anger
It's
has
on
built
its-
up.
it's
I'm
on
gonna
site.
blast your ass, fool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna
Nah,
fucking
man.
pull up on you,
Yeah.
dog. The hate has got that much that I cannot forget about it, even though I cannot see your face. Like, at least now, bro, like, you know what I mean? Your people are very quick to speak out whenever something is bothering them.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I mean? It's almost like you can kind of indeliberately fucking like offend some people, but that's why shit really got that serious. Shit kind of got dumbed down, bro. It went from like fucking Huffington Post to like USA Today.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know what I mean? Like you're like, oh shit.
Dumber.
Yeah, he's a little dumb and dumber. Let me see what the chat room has to say. Somebody says,
Yeah.
worst gift is getting a losing lottery ticket scratcher.
Oh, those
Yeah,
are
like,
fucking worse. Fuck whoever makes those and
Stocking
gives
stuffers,
those out.
dude.
Have a scratcher. Oh, you could have won 10 grand. My bad, G.
Oh, you didn't even win $2. Tight.
Yeah, like, or a free ticket. Here's another chance
Oh,
to look
no,
stupid.
that shit they said you won $1 million or some shit. Like, what? Oh, you won? You were like, wait a minute.
Yeah, but what the
And
fuck
then
are the
you're like,
chances
oh,
of that,
shit.
bro? And then
No, but-
somebody said the good old days, and it said, yeah, for real. Somebody is the worst person. I asked my 12-year-old, they said a 12-year-old is their first boyfriend. Damn, that's how old your kids are dating. I don't know about that, man. See, that's the reason.
He's out there.
That's the reason, man. Fuck that, bro. You better have pets. Eh? Those fools don't date. They stay in the house. Right. Yep. Oh shit, we got some food talking in fucking some kind of Asian writing.
Hit the translation.
Oh, word.
Nah, you can't
Say
even
what up.
translate it. Shout out to this fool all the way.
You shout out to him.
Hell yeah. Fucking, we
What's
got
up, dog?
For watching.
somewhere in Asia. This is like, Sammy, come translate this, bro. I know you know how to read this, bro. You've dated enough Asian girls.
Come on,
Come on,
your
bro.
eyes are just
Come to
Like,
work, dude.
What kind of fucking writing
man.
is this, Sammy? Like,
Come to
Sammy's
fucking
dated,
work,
like,
Sammy.
you know how like fools at fucking
He already
at,
knows. huh?
at Pawn Stars, like that fool's like, I got a guy. Like,
Yeah,
you
that's
know what?
this
He's
guy.
like, yo, how do I
Let me
impress
see.
an
Damn,
Asian girl? Be
Sammy.
like, hold on, let me call Sammy.
Trying to play you, dog.
This fool knows how to get this shit. He speaks
Get
fucking
that
English.
shit, homie.
That's Korean, bro.
It's Korean?
Yeah, and they're saying hi from Korea.
Well,
Hell yeah.
Heather, you were wrong, and
Toppy
Sammy
was
said
right.
this is Korean. Oh, we got a phone call? All right, let's take this phone call.
Is that really the phone?
All right.
Oh, they hung up. Fuck you.
They hung
All right.
up.
Call him back.
Yeah, but they won't answer. Then it's gonna get. All right,
just
we'll
call
call.
them.
We'll call them back. Fuck
Hey,
it.
you know what though? People could, I ain't gonna lie though. He could be right about the Korean thing, cause like South Korea did.
What?
yeah?
In South
Yeah, so,
Korea?
like, yeah, no, for real.
Oh, so they could be
Who's that?
watching it, huh?
They could. Their internet lines probably finally allowed these fools to go on here. Cause you know some fucking governments are fucked up. Eh? You know we think we have it bad.
So you could fly from Cali to South Korea?
I mean, maybe no, you could.
Yeah, get that.
Yeah, you could. That one is on. Get the other chair, Sammy.
Yeah, get the-
Yeah, get the other chair. I was like, you leave a message and shit.
Let's leave a message for these faggots.
Nah, he hung up.
Young up.
Hey man, don't be calling up my show and not talking and shit, fool. I was like, we'll call your ass
my
back.
mama know
Fool.
it was you calling
Wasting my
hanging up.
airtime.
Yeah, my mama knows you calling. You know I love your mama. I just be
All right,
forgetting
hey,
sometimes.
did you hang up on them ass dude?
Yeah, because it'll go to his answering machine, and his phone number will be up like, "Thank you for calling 787-234-57."
Oh yeah, that's his fault if his number
Always
gets leaked
does
out
that.
That
there.
means everyone should prank call that guy.
Yeah. By the way, Sammy
Yeah.
just joined the fucking cast over here, and it's like the View now. But I was gonna say, everybody in the Facebook chat room, and you're listening, make sure you fucking click that share button and add a thumbs up. I know you don't even have to say shit. You don't
Yeah,
even
you
gotta go
really
ahead and
don't.
do none of that shit. Just go ahead and click that share, put it in your timeline, say we're giving away free shit, and just have these people tune in because you guys have been in there consistently. All right, now that we got Sammy in there, before we get into the guest, Sammy, what's the worst gift anybody's given you?
Worst gift someone ever given me?
Yeah, like at least like like for the holidays. At
Hey,
least.
is your mic
holidays.
on? Is your mic on?
Is my mic on?
Check it out.
Your what? Is this mic on, Raz, dude?
Yeah, you just got talking to it.
All right, good. Well, the worst gift I'd probably ever say, fuck. My mom gave me like this blanket. She's like, "Here, keep warm." I'm like, dude, this shit was like tiny as fuck, bro. Like it was like
blanket, bro?
yeah, bro. Like it was like a baby blanket.
Was it one of those like Mexican blankets, like the ones with the tiger on it and shit?
No, you know those ones like they knit and shit like that.
Oh.
Crochet one?
Yeah, like one of those
Did she
crochet
make it,
ones.
though?
No, she didn't make it. I think she got it from like I
I
think she got it from like Target or some shit.
Damn, she just like fucking little from Target and was like, yo, I
Use
made
this
it.
to kind of keep warm.
What?
The airplane blanket?
Yeah.
That's just see-through?
The airplane
That is
blanket.
pretty fucked up, eh? What about what's the worst gift you've ever given somebody?
The worst gift they ever given somebody
Yeah.
was an STD.
Damn, someone just said that earlier. The fucking thing.
You better be joking, dog.
I'm joking.
You know,
B, dude.
I'm gonna fucking have to have a fucking STD sponsor in here testing and shit, like before you come to my show and shit.
Sponsored by
Uh-huh.
fucking
Sponsored by
labs.
Planned Parenthood.
Raz would have to get tested like every day.
Fucking jerk.
He's all just got
Jerk.
Yeah, but well, that's a pretty fucked up gift, dog. Would you give it Parvo?
Oh, we got a phone call.
All right, we got
Yeah, who?
we
Yeah,
got a phone
hello.
call. We don't smoke the same
Sí,
shit.
in fact, ¿quién entró?
Who's this?
Betsy.
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 Yeah, you're trying it.
Where you calling
Hey,
from?
Betsy.
What?
Turn down your
What?
computer.
Where you calling from, Betsy?
Turn down your fucking speakers, bitch.
Monterrey. Monterrey. Yeah, now.
What's up,
Yeah, yeah,
Betsy
got
from
it.
Monterrey?
Monterrey, what, Mexico?
Yeah, Monterrey, Mexico.
Oh,
Nice.
what's up?
Nice.
You smoking weed out there or what?
Yeah, obviously. Uh-huh.
What the fuck?
Sounds
A ver,
convincing.
cállense todos hablando al mismo tiempo. Like, everyone is like fucking. Okay, now.
What?
Hey,
What?
so so you gonna join in the conversation and let us know what's the worst gift somebody's ever given you?
Nothing I can remember. I really don't remember those stuff. Yeah, I'm never a fan of Christmas or something. Yeah. Yeah, just, yeah. Another question, and like fast, and next one. Yeah, I already put it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was your favorite gift you gotten for Christmas?
I already wrote it, the Nerf, like, machine gun. When
Nerf.
still there wasn't like the pink, like they're like the little ones now. But yeah, it was a big one and it was cool. Yeah, I convinced my parents. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Man.
Hell yeah. Nerf guns,
Cool.
bro.
Nerf guns.
That's a cool.
Did I see the beginning?
I like Nerf
That's
guns a
new.
lot.
I like Nerf guns. What are you smoking out there? Do you know what you're smoking?
Do you know?
We never know, but no, this one is like the one from the mountains from here. That it's like the normal one, but it's like a good genetic because it can be up there in the harsh stuff and they don't take care and stuff like that. But yeah, it's fresh and it's good. It has seeds, but it's good.
Hey, how
Like,
All right.
how old,
preparing for the apocalypse.
how old are you, Betsy?
Yeah. What?
How old are you?
I'm.
She's 19.
You never asked that to a
Yeah,
lady,
fucking
but-
dumbass.
No, I'm 34. Yeah, I'm 34. Yeah.
24.
Puro-
34.
puro
34.
1984.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, she switched it on Spanish to real quick.
I like that. I like that.
Hell yeah, man. Well, fucking.
Yeah,
Hey,
güey. Yeah, la verga, siempre. Nah, sí.
I appreciate you watching, Betsy, and I appreciate you calling. Shout out to Monterrey out there, and fucking
Always.
keep smoking that mountain kush out
Yeah.
there until it gets better, you
Yeah.
know.
Thank you,
No,
Betsy.
it's not
It's really, really
totally
good.
that. Yeah, for
Probably
sure.
really good, bro.
Yep,
Okay,
thank you.
bye, guys.
All right, bye.
Bye. Adios. Whoa.
Right, man. That was damn from Mexico right there, Monterrey, Mexico.
Hell yeah.
That was tight.
Pretty
dude.
crazy, bro.
Man, fucking,
Mountain weed, bro.
Mountain weed.
we are worldwide. Yo, she
Smoking on
was
that mountain.
she was like, yo, man, she was everywhere, bro.
She was.
I was like, man, hopefully nobody laced it. Eh?
Damn.
Yeah, I was like,
She sounds like she knows how to party.
She does know how to
Yeah,
party.
right?
That's
bro.
like
I was
that's like
like,
right up your alley, Raz, dude. You should go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save her number.
You should go see her.
I'm gonna save her number and fly out
mom-
there.
That's how you put her on here.
she's fucking.
Go do it, Raz,
monkey,
dude.
Bro. Hey, what?
Yeah, do it tomorrow.
Was she really
immediately.
calling from Mexico? Check the fucking caller ID. Was she?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's like a fucking. It was a 528.
Gotta be a fucking number from Montebello and shit.
Yeah, it was like a
I mean,
5281.
it's like, oh, I'm
It's
from Mexico, but I
Monterrey-
stay in
it's Monterrey
Montebello.
right here in fucking in the Bay.
We just like Mexico in America.
Yeah, wait a minute, bro.
Whatever, bro.
I'm in fucking. I'm in
Fuck you, see,
Montebello
man.
by
Just
that
go smoke a
Walmart.
cigarette.
Fuck you, I will
The
later.
24-hour open one. Hell
So,
yeah,
like-
man. Fucking shout out to what is it, to the one person that fucking called up in here. That offer to get tickets is available still all the time. There is a closeout by DJ C-Rock, but we're gonna go ahead and get into a quick break, and we're gonna come back with our special guest, fucking Tony, the artist, the tattoo artist, the fucking graffiti artist. He's tattooing walls and shit, bro. We'll get back in here and anything before we leave.
Fuck you, bro. How about
You,
that?
bro.
TV.
All right, man. We're fucking back here on the We Don't Smoke the Same show, and I'm gonna give a big round of applause to our special guest, fucking Tony. I call him just Tony, man. What's the artist name, bro?
Tony Ray Tattoos.
Tony Ray Tattoos. I didn't know if that was the name of the shop. I was like, is he in the shop or not? Tony Ray in the fucking house. And listen, man, I was like, I honestly like, you know, I've only had like maybe two people, because I know you're a tattoo artist. That's what right away the homie's been telling me. You know, Sammy, aka Toppy's been telling me the whole time. You know, he's like, yo, I know this dope ass tattoo artist. He's gonna do this mural. And I was just like, all right, cool. You know, and then I started looking into some of your work, and I think I've only been tatted by two different people, man. But how long you been an actual artist for, bro? Because you playing two different types of positions on the field as an artist it's not the easiest thing to do. You fucking pretty much paint on people. If you could just talk on the mic. If like it's not really the easiest transition, and not too many people could do it. That's like, you know, fucking going from singing and rapping? You know what I mean? What came first?
You mean like since I first started drawing ever?
Well, yeah. What
Yeah.
what was the spark of art for you, bro? Like,
Honestly, bro, my parents got me into it. They showed me their artwork from like back in the day, and then just little by little,
your parents were what, like pintores or like?
they would have like these old school drawings they did, I guess, in like high school art class or something. And then just seeing that, like, just influenced me a lot. And then later on in high school, got like into graffiti through some homies and all that stuff in Riverside. And then, yeah, man, just from there, like, I picked up.
What age was this?
Shoot, I want to say like, I don't know, maybe 16, 17.
Okay,
around
so
there.
16, 17, you start kind of like developing.
Spray painting and all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spray
That's
painting
when he was doing
first.
some bad stuff, bro.
So you were fucking tagging and shit, huh?
Yeah, hell yeah. I did a lot of that.
Bro's hitting walls everywhere.
And where's what is it? You're from the IE?
Yeah, out in Riverside, like last year area.
Damn, fool. Like,
Right on.
there's a lot. I feel like Riverside and the IE is like where like taggers and graffiti artists are born, fool. Like, I think like around that area in that region, like.
Nah, surprisingly, there's a lot of good artists that came from my area, and then a lot of people went to my high school. Eventually became like artists or
What high school was
still
this?
creative people. La Sierra High School.
La Sierra High School. That sounds far. You know, I stayed around South Central, so I was like, fuck, that sounds.
Yeah.
I was like, now I go there for car maintenance and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but, but
Yeah.
man, so you're telling me, so La Sierra
So-
High School, and this is 16, 17, and
Then like got into graffiti, and then after that, just started getting introduced to tattooing through homies or through people like wanting me to do tattoo designs, and then been tattooing. I think I started on my own. Actually, I did my first tattoo on Sammy on his
Yeah, he
chest.
did my
was
first
like-
tattoo on me, bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, "Yo, just go for
Yeah,
it."
because I
man.
was like,
Just
bro, I was like, well, I
chest.
trust your artwork, man. I was like, well, you really want a tattoo, bro? He was like, yeah. I was like, fuck, you just go on my chest,
And, okay,
bro.
so this was your first tattoo,
Yeah, his first tattoo ever, bro.
and
Yeah.
how long had you been tagging or spray painting at the time?
Damn, I can't remember. It was for a minute. It was at least a few years. It was
Like 3 years in?
heavily into it for a little bit, and then, everybody started trusting me with my artwork from seeing my graffiti lettering and all that stuff, and yeah, we just started in this fool's pad, just blasted out his shit,
Yeah.
Fuck.
borrowed, and then from there I was like, oh, I gotta get into this, and started buying machines and all that.
And then from that point on, how long have you been actually tattooing? Because that sounds like that was the start of like you
That shit
making
was
that
like,
decision.
What, like 2004, 2013?
I mean, this fool was like, you really want to do this? Let's do it. And then, yeah, but I think that was like, what, 2013, 2014?
2013,
so
14.
I think professionally, I think it's been since like 2015 I've been tattooing professionally.
2015, like just like
Damn.
you know.
Started hanging around homies and picking up little things here and there, and then,
Oh yeah.
yeah, just
Yeah, man. That,
pretty much it.
what is it? What you're working at? You have a shop now, or you're working out of a shop?
Right now, I don't own the shop. I work at a tattoo shop called Illuminati Tattoo Lounge in Fullerton, California.
Okay, shout out to them. That's in case anybody wants to book an appointment. And how long was it into actually tattooing that? Because it's like I almost see it as like, because in order to trust somebody to tattoo you, it's almost like the same kind of trust you gotta trust a barber with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're like,
Right,
hey, fool,
right.
like this is what I'm gonna look like. I have to go places looking like this. Like if this doesn't look like a lion, my dude, like
Yeah.
Right.
you know what
Nah,
I mean? I'm gonna
definitely.
look pretty fucked up. So
Yeah.
Bear
Yeah,
what
if
comes
you-
on
if
its
you're gonna
side.
get tattooed, you definitely gotta look at the artist's portfolio and their work and everything,
Yeah.
See what they're working with and all that before you just trust them with your skin, because it's forever. I mean, you could get them removed, but
yeah, but it's still you still gotta
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
to sit there. It takes time. Some of them are more painful than others. You know what I mean? You don't really know what you're ready for. Like your skin could be every skin. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but we might as well make this a question. But do people's skins type makes a difference? Because I've noticed that just with my skin, like certain parts react differently than others.
yeah, I mean, there's different areas of the body that swell up more and that, but yeah, there's people that do have like different skin, and
Yeah,
I don't know. Just depends on the area, I guess.
like sometimes no pega, right? It doesn't stick. Or what's the worst kind of what?
Well, like usually hands.
You know,
Hands are hard to get the ink to stick sometimes unless you know what you're doing.
Okay, see, now I don't feel so angry about my hand tattoo because I know I went to a reputable dude,
yeah, no, even
but yeah, the hand is one of those places that it took the long ass time for it to even heal up.
yeah,
know what I mean?
hands.
And it was-
You might even have to do like a second pass on the hands just to get
And
it to say
it
something.
was
Wow.
it was one of the most fucking painful tattoos I've ever had. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
yeah,
did.
yeah, I know what you mean, man.
Dude, your hand looks so fat.
Yeah, it
That shit
it
looked
looked
funny
hella
as
got,
hell.
fucking
it got
swollen.
swollen
Looks.
Yeah, it did. At least this part, it looked like I had one of those like UFC gloves, but
Like,
not really.
Turn into a Mickey Mouse hand.
Yeah, a little Mickey Mouse hand. What's the worst? What's the most painful tattoo you think you've done on somebody where you're like, yo, dude, like I feel you almost felt bad for that person.
That I've done on somebody.
Like a record setting.
Yeah.
Shoot. I'd have to say it's like pretty much all the rib tattoos I've done.
Yeah.
Yeah, those. I mean,
How bad has it gotten? Like somebody started crying.
I give
or-
it up to those people for seeing through the rib tattoos, man, because I know that.
You have
I know
your
it
ribs
hurts.
tattooed?
Nah, I don't yet. Nah,
He's
nah.
like, no, I don't.
I'm waiting.
Fuck.
But no, I'd say that's like the worst area, ribs and by the armpit area.
Yeah,
Ooh.
like this kind of area. Oh my god, that shit fucking.
I think that's
I wanted to punch my tattoo artist, bro. I was
that's
mad.
mostly where people want to take a break, or they start mentioning it like, yo, this hurts right now.
Like, yo, like you got time tomorrow? Like that. You got time tomorrow?
Can, can we stop right there? It looks good like that. Just leave it.
It's getting kind of late. Like what about you, Sammy, or you, C minus? What's the most painful tattoo you've gotten?
I've only gotten on my inner forearm here. I haven't gotten anywhere. I haven't gotten anywhere else.
You haven't done anything. What about you?
Not
The
yet.
most painful tattoo I'd say is probably the inside of my lip.
Oh fuck! I don't even know why you did that. But
Nah.
then again, I'm pretty sure you have your
Nah,
fucking
man.
reasons.
Nah.
And what is it? Let me see. My most painful tattoo before that, before my hand, it was the inside of my arm because I have some of this part tattooed with cartoons and shit. But like, yeah, aside, when I tattooed, that was very painful. Is there anything that can, what is it? I guess tiptoe around the pain, like in this day and age, because you know what I mean. Fuck the history of tattooing.
Like stuff that helps. with
yeah,
the
like
pain and
it's
everything.
you know, people have gotten way worse tattoos, like Samoan motherfuckers. I don't know how they fucking do that shit, dog. But
Right.
like,
They
is
be
there anything
blasted.
to help it?
Yeah, bless you. Yeah, we have. I mean, there's a lot of numbing sprays out there. There's a certain numbing cream that we use, and you can put it on beforehand too, but you just have to wear it for a while. Like,
But does that
an
shit
hour and a
actually
half.
really work?
It actually does, dog.
Have you tried it?
Yeah, well, all my clients that I've tried it on, they say it works for at least.
I
Like
should
an hour
try
and
it
a half.
and give it the real test.
Is
You want to try it? Let's do it.
yo, is what is it? Is this that shit they fucking have
It came from
at,
TJ.
at the dentist? No, it's that shit
from
they put
TJ.
in.
It came from TJ.
It's that shit, you know, when you're about to
Damn.
get some dental work done, they put that jelly at the top of your fucking
Novocaine?
Yeah.
Orange.
yeah, like that little orange shit. That's what they fucking put on your fucking arm. dog.
Damn,
Nah,
dog.
there's companies that make legit like lidocaine cream and all that, and it works.
Have you ever ran into somebody that's like, nah, I got my own remedy. I'm gonna just put some limon or some shit. Like,
Wow.
Nah, nothing
Wow.
like that. I mean, bring a couple drinks and spark one up. That's it.
What's-
That's the most I've seen.
What's the
people do.
most like ridiculous tattoo you ever did, like quote wise?
well, you're like, that's pendejo.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like what's like the dumbest quote like you ever tatted on
A
someone? in
quote or
your
just
mind?
anything that you're like, you personally like. I mean, that person, you know.
I don't know, man. I don't judge people on their tattoos and what they want to get. You know.
I mean, but come on, fool. Like, you know, like, there's gotta be some point where somebody walked in and he's like, hey, I want a verga right here. You know, like, you know.
I think I'd have to say this one time. I think this dude came into the shop at the time I was tattooing in Corona, and then he came in and he said, "Yo, I want my daughter's name right here on my cheek." And I think he just said that, bro. I
On his
don't.
jawline.
Yeah, like right here on his jawline.
Damn.
But I think he just said that. I think it was actually like his girl's name, and he was just too shy to say like, "Yo, I want to get my girl's name tattooed." So he said, "My daughter."
What made you?
You know,
what made you think like that?
I don't know. He was acting kind
It's
of
like-
funny
He's just
about
acting
it.
the
Like,
sus.
What do you have?
Yeah.
You have kids?
nah, not right now.
Okay,
Not
like
yet,
okay, so like when I see fools that like like when like even if like I could have like the most hardest fool that used to fucking gangbang and he'll walk in, but if he walks in with his daughter or he's doing something for his daughter, like yo, this fool's not gonna be walking in here like the toughest dog. He has somebody, you know what I mean, that this motherfucker cares about. So you could kind of get a feel when somebody does it con sentimiento. You know, it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
hey, fool, like I'm gonna get my mom's name. She passed away or something like that. You know, like
Yeah, no,
how
no.
did this fool come in there? He's like,
Like,
yo, I'm trying to
I
get
could
my
just
daughter's
tell
name.
something.
like
I could just tell something was up, and then afterward, he looked at it in the mirror. just being quiet, and he was like, "Oh, that's it. Like, this for
Like
real."
he had that shame.
Yeah,
look,
That's what he
huh?
said. It's for real now.
like there's no
For
going back.
real
dog,
now.
Like, so I could just tell, like, you know, like he just made it seem like it. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, but
No, I mean, no, like, you know what though? See, because this is the shit that people are like, oh man, like, because you got to think about it like this, man. Like, you deal with so many people, because getting a tattoo is an expression, right? Like, you're fucking expressing something on your skin,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
It's like, I imagine this from, like, other professions. Like, you know, if you're a fucking shrink or a fucking therapist, imagine the shit you think that those people don't go back home like, man, this motherfucker doesn't really get it that he needs to stop smoking meth. You know what I mean? Or something like that. Like, you know, like they're thinking, but they have to talk you psychologically out of it. It's like you're
Define
like,
stop.
fuck, what drives this motherfucker to get, you know, this lady's name on his face, not like
Yeah,
his
like,
arm or something.
I don't know,
just
this-
you have to have these thoughts. You're an artist,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
You're doing
stop
it. You're doing
smoking
it on
meth.
somebody.
all this stuff that crosses my
not
mind.
good
But I know
for you.
everybody
Yeah,
has
it
their
is,
different reasons for getting tattooed
Don't
and
tend it
all
to
the
it,
meanings
bro.
behind it and stuff, you know. And then of course, as artists, we get to express or like translate our own styles and emotions behind it, you know, as we're working.
Have you tattooed any famous people?
Not yet, bro. I'm gonna tattoo you tomorrow, though. Right?
Oh,
Word,
I'll be
yeah.
stopping by over there, man. I don't know if I'm famous, but I'll be tattooing me for sure.
Hey, I wanted to ask, how important is music to you when you're working? Are you someone that has to work
that's a good
in
question.
quiet or silence, or does
That's a
music
good
fuel
question.
you? Does it fuel you to like really zone out and
This
get
fool
way more
listens to
into it?
corridos and like wants to be
No,
a fucking
honestly,
trap star.
honestly, it does. It does like our own mix of music that we put on. I mean, like we let the clients choose here and there, but like most of the artists when we're working, we prefer to listen to stuff that gets us going.
Word.
There's like a wide variety of stuff we listen to in the shop to get going too. Like he said, we listen to corridos and EDM to rap and all that stuff, hip hop.
Cool.
But yeah, it definitely gets you going, motivates you.
What's the is there a music that like you're like, I can't work with this shit,
Yeah, like country.
or like that fucking dubstep Sammy listens to?
He actually likes that music.
Damn, dude. One time, Sammy was doing a set, and E-Zone just got so
Dude,
fucking
he was mad, dude. He wanted to punch
heated.
everyone,
He
bro.
was like, fuck, I don't know why we gotta listen to this shit right now.
Like, what the fuck, bro? What is this?
Because I look, okay, so I'm gonna explain that situation, bro. To me,
Why does I feel like I'm in a
what's the
video
genre,
game?
Sammy? What's the genre that you
It's drum and bass, bro.
Okay, so Sammy likes, you know, doing this drum and bass shit, right? And don't get me wrong, you know, everybody has their appreciation towards music. To me, I call it fucking video game music. You know what I mean? So I'm sitting here, and I'm trying to fucking type, you know, like the show out, and I'm writing questions, and really having deep thought about, fuck, what am I gonna talk about for 2 hours, and how am I gonna structure it? And I keep hearing the wah 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 wah, and like it got to the
Remember that
point where I
one
was like,
time
"Dude,
when we
you
came
fucking
home
just
from
turn this
Vegas?
shit off, bro." Like it got, but
That one time from Vegas,
yeah,
we're all
like
coming home. You just
like-
woke up, you're like, what the fuck is happening?
there's some kind of music that just doesn't work.
He woke
What's-
up like tripping.
What's that music for you, Tony?
That music for me, honestly,
It's like some bachata and shit. Like it's like Castel Romeo.
I don't know, bro. It's been a minute since I had to change something at the shop. I mean, everybody listens to good music, so
That's cool.
yeah. I mean, after a while working to it, just kind of becomes like background noise, you know. But
Yeah. What's the most?
I can't really
No,
pinpoint it
all
right
right,
now.
what about like everybody has their own like feeling or sentiment or like?
I mean, if
like
it's-
no feeling of like, oh, hey, hey, do you mind if I smoke up before I get a tattoo, or you mind if I drink? What's the most craziest shit you've seen somebody in like getting a tattoo? Like, no, it's just, you know, like you ever had somebody, I'm gonna take 10 Norcos, dog. You might like,
I mean, people try stuff like that here and there. Maybe when I was starting off in the beginning too, but I think like the craziest thing like that, like I've actually tattooed homies in the beginning when I had like this private studio going on, where they brought their own bottles and they ended up knocking out during the tattoo, just like
Word.
like tattooing
I've
his
knocked
back,
out-
Like passing out?
Now it's
like slumped, just like.
now I heard drinking alcohol thins your blood, so it's worse actually to get like kind of drunk when
Yeah.
you're getting a tattoo, right?
debunk that myth,
That's
or
well, a lot of people come in saying that, you know, and I guess it's true. Sometimes, you know, it does thin out your blood. I mean, it depends on how much you drink, I guess. Like
How faded you get,
you
right?
chug
Like,
a whole bottle. I don't know, but
Has anyone fainted?
Blackout?
Like, since you tattooed?
what's that?
Has like anyone fainted?
yeah,
I haven't experienced that yet. Like actually passing out. a
good
couple
that-
of my coworkers have.
It's good that you bring that up, Sammy, because I had a fucking homie. Excuse me. I had a fucking homie that I was like,
He's choking on that mitts
had
'cause
just
he's not
turned 21,
passing it.
and I was like, look, dog, you ain't had no tattoo. Fuck it. I'll take you to the homie and whatever you want, get it tatted,
pay
right?
for it?
I'll pay for it, right? So he started getting tattooed, and like right in the middle of it, like you just see, boom, and just like knocks out, bro. Just boom, knocks out, and I'm just like what the
from
fuck?
just the-
what
from just the
what
pain,
makes
or-
somebody? I don't know. Like we never found out. You know what I mean? Like what makes somebody do that? Is it just nervousness, or like are
I
some
mean,
people that fucking?
I think like overthinking it, and
Soft.
maybe if you don't have like a meal before your tattoo and you're just like really lightheaded or something like that, just. I've seen people with like covered in tattoos, not personally with me, like my clients, but
you observe that shit.
other people's clients. I've seen like even if they're heavily tattooed, they come in and sometimes it just gets to you and you get a little lightheaded.
Damn. That's.
But
I mean,
that's why it's always best to have a meal and all that stuff. Bring some snacks.
fucking people hydrate and take care of yourself. I was like, fucking, I would have thought you would have said some things like, yeah, one time I had this Spice Ice fool fucking brought up some coke on his arm before so he can numb that shit. As a tattoo artist, bro, like, yo, like, they're supposed to tattoo in prison, so I imagine the stories motherfuckers come out of there saying, you know what I mean? They tattoo because they have to, you know what I mean? Not in there, but you know what I'm saying? It's like the art of tattooing, it takes you places, you know what I mean? Like, there's people that, it's just like, it's very much almost like the profession of being a DJ, where it's like, hey, like, you could be DJing somewhere in LA one day, and like somebody in Dubai likes the way you fucking do it, and you'll be on a flight to Dubai the next day, see what the fuck it's like to DJ out there. Has tattooing taken you anywhere?
Yeah, I feel like I'm still in the beginning of my tattoo career, it's still spreading, but yeah, it's getting out there, I'm getting more opportunities and stuff. People are picking up more, and honestly, like people come in and ask like, yo, where'd you see my work at? Or, like, it's either they ran into it in person and they saw some of my work, or they just came across my page on Instagram.
Damn. By the way, before,
Nothing too crazy.
What's like the worst tattoo you ever did?
Go with Sammy's.
What's like the worst tattoo you ever did?
The worst tattoo I
Yeah,
ever did?
in your eyes, like where you messed up, you're just like, oh fuck.
Yeah, is
What
there
do you
one
mean,
you
like-
regret?
Like a fucked up haircut, or
Yeah, like a
I
fucked
got
up
one.
haircut type
I
deal.
got one, but it wasn't during my professional years. It was in the beginning, I think tattooing out of somebody else's pad. I think like there was a party going on or something, or they were leaving to a
tattoo
party.
party.
Somebody wanted to get tattooed, and like starting out, you just want to tattoo as much as you can, get pictures going, start a portfolio.
Yeah.
But I think this dude had like he drew something on his wrist. Like me being like dumb at the time, like dumb to tattooing, just barely starting out, like not knowing how to give advice and stuff like that. Like
yeah.
this fool. I told him like, yo, let's do something else. And he's like, no, it's cool, just do it. And then I ended up just doing it on his wrist, and then it was like, that's one of those tattoos in the beginning, like, well, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
maybe
But I think he got it covered up. I think he got it covered up.
Yeah.
On the wrist.
Damn.
But I'd say that's about it.
Oh yeah.
I thankfully don't have any tattoos I like regret like that to the point where I had to take them off. But the one thing that I definitely hate dealing with about tattoos is sometimes I'm not really a person that likes to deal with physical pain too well, so I fucking grind my teeth.
Did you smoke when you got your tattoo?
Yeah, I'll be
Needs a
smoking.
hug.
I'll be smoking while I'm the tattooing and shit.
What do you think about that? Do you
Here,
feel
buddy.
like it honestly helps when you get tattooed, or
So, it's a hit or miss. If I'm smoking heavy sativas, bro, I'm focusing on the pain. I hate that shit. Like,
What?
I'm taking it from my
So,
experience. Like, yes, and even though I like smoking sativas, I love sativas, but if I'm getting a tattoo and I'm smoking sativas on there, like, I smoked it with the intention thinking, oh, it'll just get my mind off of it and I'll be on some like Buddha shit, like it's all fucking peace of mind type shit.
What?
And no, it wasn't like that.
Bro, you
where
should see me get tattoos.
it was just, I was like, it did not help. But then when I smoked the OG with it, yeah, it made me calm down to it. But when I got my sleeve done, or like half of my arm, it ended up, I want to say, I got like in 3 months, the whole thing, color and everything. I went every week. I got so comfortable with the pain that I was able to knock out.
Wow.
Off of just smoking and just like doing that. So I guess sometimes it's mind over matter.
so sometimes it makes it worse and sometimes it helps?
Yeah, indicas help me fucking deal with the tattoos. Fucking the sativas don't really fucking help me too much.
I actually tattooed somebody recently they brought like a mouthpiece, like a boxing mouthpiece,
Yeah.
just to bite on during the tattoo. I think it actually helped, dude. Honestly.
Yeah, it shit like
First
that.
I was like, what?
Hey, I
And
say like we both pitch in and get like this like cool like tattoo for C minus and have it be a cigarette, bro.
It's gotta be a bad.
Fuck you, Toppy.
That's
cigarette on the
sick-ass
finger.
cigarette on
Not
the
like
finger.
a DJing
bro.
cigarette.
Yeah,
Yeah, a cigarette.
that's
With
DJing.
hands up in the air as flames over like 2 turntables that are on fire.
That'd be the shit
Yeah.
right there.
Right? I would do that.
Then Razdit should get like an alley tatted on him.
Nah, he should just get him as that nugget walking in the alley.
Dude, you should do it, Raz, dude.
You know, this is the guy that I am gonna be getting some tattoo work. You know, by Tony. And I you know, follow on my Instagram.
Thanks, man, I appreciate it.
fucking just keep updated on that, and you guys know that you know I only add shit that I really want to fucking add on here. So I've been very picky with like how long it's taken me to finish my tattoos. Aside from that, man, well, you know, I feel like we're almost avoiding the elephant in the room. You, Be Real, recently posted up a picture of a mural, right? And
painting.
of a
BS,
painting, you know, and it's almost, and you painted this portrait, and a lot of people
Yeah, I'm still working on it.
at first, I mean, it's still in the works, but it's almost like, I want to say not like 80% done. So like,
I'd say like yeah, 65% done. Still got
okay,
a lot.
so
I still got a lot to
65,
do. I mean,
but people
you know,
people are starting to see, you
it
know, that
looks
like
done.
who it is
Some
and what
people.
it and what it's starting to look like. And P Real posted it up, and he reposted like the picture of it. Like,
yeah, that was cool. I
how
appreciate
is
it.
this how long have you been doing stuff like that? You, number one, you didn't paint it with a
So-
brush. You did it all as cans, bro.
I was gonna get to that after the whole tattooing story, how I got into it. So you know, just tattooing for a while, and then kind of ignoring the whole graffiti thing and pursuing something more professional, I guess, whatever you want to call it. I started to realize, you know, like I put so many years into using spray paint and doing all this stuff that like I don't want to let it go to waste. So I started getting back into it little by little and just doing paintings here and there for
Like
homies.
no more
and-
tagging, but just actual.
yeah, yeah, like taking it serious and like learning more stuff and you know like just getting out there and trying to paint more stuff with it.
How long have you been into like getting back into the cans?
I think like a few years. I want to say like 2 or 3 years. Honestly, like really going hard in it, trying to progress and all that.
And beforehand, I mean, like, have you done
For
any
a
other
while-
murals? Cause this, I didn't like, I never seen somebody like get down. I seen my other friends get down, but they're drawing more animation kind of stuff. Like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But
That's what I was tripping out on too. Like people were saying they never seen stuff like that before. But I,
Didn't you just recently do one at a tattoo shop?
yeah, I did one at a tattoo shop. It's at a shop called Dark Rose Tattoo Parlor in Hesperia. I did a portrait of one of their homies that passed away recently on like it was like 10 foot by 8 foot portrait of this dude tattooing. I think it was pretty cool. Took like all day. I think it took like 8 hours. That was like another
damn, you did that
recent
all
mural
in
that
a
I
day?
did. Yeah.
Tight. Damn, that's work, man. That's tight.
Well, dude, 8 hours of just straight painting.
Yeah. I think I'm
You don't get high off the paint.
No, I got a respirator now. At first, I had like a couple murals under my belt that I've done, you know, just like little things on the side, and I didn't have a respirator. I either would have like a little flimsy mask or something like that, but those fumes do get to you, man.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask, like, when you complete a piece, like either with the spray cans, or when you complete a tattoo piece, is it the same rush? Is it the same comparable feeling, or do you feel different things from completion of either or thing? You know what I mean?
I can say that, yeah, as a tattoo artist in tattooing, there's a certain satisfaction you get from pulling off a really nice tattoo. But with painting, whether it's on canvas, you know, like paper or a big ass wall, like it's a lot different because you're putting more action into it, motion and all this flow, and like it's a different feeling pulling off like a finished product mural, something like that. Yeah.
Right on.
Damn, I mean, the painting that we are talking about and the mural that you were talking about a whole different way now, but the one that I said to Be Real posted up because some people are asking about it. What smoke shop is that one in?
It's on CNC Smoke Shop in Corona or Home Gardens, if you know where that's at.
CNC Smoke Shop in Corona / Home Gardens, and this mural is It's a picture of B-roll smoking, and it's also a picture of myself smoking in there, which this is the
When
first
he
time.
when he had a beard.
Yeah, when I had a beard. I'm growing it out again, dog. I'm growing it out again, just to match the
Yeah,
picture.
you are.
Yeah, it's a picture of
he is
B-Real
a
and he's on right here.
Yeah. I mean, man. I mean, number one, thank you so much for like. I've always been a big supporter of the arts because I've always wanted to know what it was like to do math. Just just know to make a nice coloring picture. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't gifted that way. I've taken art classes. I collect art from artists in the community. But man, dude, this is number one. Thank you, and this is
Yeah, no problem, bro.
you literally you kind of put everything right in its place. Like you painted Be Real on a smoke shop. Like how many people are gonna drive by it and be like,
there's a clinic right there, right? And like that smoke shop like always gets like random people walking. Like, is this a clinic? They're like, no, it's like a couple buildings like right next
Yeah, it
door.
just happened.
Oh,
to
yeah.
open. It just happened to open after like we started the whole thing in motion. And I was
how
like,
did that come about? Did you just like know the fool that owned the store? And you're like, hey,
yeah, I've known the owner for
Yeah?
a while. Yeah, and then yeah, just hit him up because they had a wall with some artwork that some of my homies from the neighborhood know, and then like the artwork kind of covered up with some paint like halfway. It was like halfway buffed, So I saw it and I hit up the owner and I was like, hey, dude, like let me do some artwork. Came in there with the whole. I took a picture of the building and actually like kind of photoshopped the artwork onto it already. So when he saw it, he was just like, yo, I gotta give it to you, man. Like nobody else has ever come in here with it already like ready to go, like picture and everything.
That's it.
yeah, man,
That's dope.
yeah, because you did outline it. You took a picture. The way this guy does it is like, yo, you know how sometimes contractors will tell you, it's like, I'm gonna give you an estimate on this, what it's gonna take, and they'll bust the fucking app on their phone, at least these days, and they'll be
Like
like,
he
this is-
busted out the blueprint. Of it.
yeah, the people will be like, this is what your bathroom looks like, and this is what I'm gonna have to replace. This is what you did with that shop. You took a picture of it, and you already just started going and placing shit off of. You did it all real professional, bro. I feel like if you went to the fucking to the children's hospital, be like, yo, let me make a mural real quick. You
trying.
show them the picture,
I'm
and then they'll be like, whoa, fuck, you're the only motherfucker that came in here not covered in paint and with an iPad. Well, what's up? Like,
Yeah, dude. Like what?
Yeah, I'm trying,
You just
man,
did
trying to
something
be
with
more
Disney, kind of a bit.
did you?
Oh yeah, for a little bit there was opportunity at Disney, but yeah, it was just taking up too much of my time and stuff like that going on. It was like
You didn't want to sell your soul to the devil?
Pretty
pretty
much.
much.
He didn't want to get Mickey like tatted on his neck or anything.
I feel like, yo,
We
you
don't want to
like,
get into that.
when you go in there, you sign that like you've been hiring you, my dude. Like they brand you with a little.
Damn.
But yeah, before that,
What kind of trouble did paint get you in?
Yeah.
painting. Oh my God, you were there, bro. You were there.
He's like, you were there, fool.
No, other than that.
You can legally talk about.
I mean,
Getting in fights, freaking.
there's always drama during graffiti.
It's
Typical
like the
stuff,
worst drama you ever got.
Tagger crews be fighting other tagger crews and shit.
Yeah, waste of time. I mean, it's not. It's like
Fools are like
Fighting
the
over-
warriors with spray cans.
fighting over some paint is like, come on, bro.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what do you
Nothing-
guys?
I mean, nothing too crazy except for that. That back in the day when we were just having fun and we got caught up that one time. Other than that, I think I was.
What's the worst punishment that you get off of like doing something like
Just like getting hit with like a Mickey 40.
Is it is it that bad? Like, do you get a like? Is it just a fine these days, or do you actually look at jail time? Because do they have a unit like crash?
Depending on the
It's
situation.
been a while.
Like with the I would say with the writers and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, depending on what the whole situation is, but yeah, it's been a while since I've been involved in all that trouble and stuff. But I think they come down pretty hard on graffiti artists.
Yeah, like what do? They make you just clean the shit up or what?
Nah, not that. man. It's like
It's a
Nah, bro,
felony.
they
in
like charge you
general.
all these all this
You know,
money
you
and
get-
stuff like that, saying like they cleaned it up and like 2 months later you just see like the
they
tag is
press
still
you
there.
and you get all this bullshit to handle and all
So
that.
they
It's
handle
like-
you like crash unit, where they'll be like, "Hey, what's your fucking signature, homie?" And then they'll be like, "This is all the ones we got under your fucking little drawing."
I mean, I can't tell you I never spoke up on
Well,
it.
because I would imagine like that's how they get you. Like they probably treat you guys just the same way.
Yeah, no, they try to-
crash unit would be like with if crash unit.
What do you
which
think
is-
about it, Raz, dude?
He doesn't, bro,
Think
he's falling
about
asleep up there.
What? Graffiti?
Yeah.
It's fucking I don't know, it's sketchy to do, if you can get in trouble, but I know a bunch of spots if you go to alley reviews on my page.
Hey, speaking of that, I got a dope ass alley for you to review.
Yeah.
Damn, there you go, dog. He said you have a. Got the alley
Yeah.
plug in there. But yeah,
Already.
man, I think that like, I think it does carry some serious consequences if you're out there trying to, fucking Banksy it and thinking that that's just gonna fucking blow up. Like
Yeah.
you might get fucking held accountable one day, and they'd be like, look, we got pictures of your little fucking stencil all over the city, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Like,
and then I mean, when you get something serious going on, you start putting in work for like an actual like a professional art career and pursuing other things. You just I don't know. I mean, for me, I kind of lost interest in the whole going out and doing all that stuff. Like it's too much on the line.
how does one take a step to like say, you know what, I got this gift of like, being dope at graffiti and art. How do I take a step and towards making a career out of it as compared to me feeling like a bandit? Like what would you say to people out there? Because there's a lot of people that it's the fools that you don't know. They always have a hoodie on and shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. No, I feel you. That's where I was too. Like back in the day.
but what
honestly.
advice would you say you could give to these fools that are like, you know what? How do you change it?
Just start learning more about art, and never think that you know it all already, and ask questions, and just start changing up your stuff and building a portfolio and getting out there, networking with people, keeping it more professional. And if you're really pursuing an art career, just go for it and carry yourself in a professional manner, and it'll start coming.
Yep, learn to go in there and not with your hands full of paint. Like you just bombs a couple places on the way there.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? Maybe instead of like trying to speed your fucking art on a regular wall, like find an empty spot, maybe talk to a shop or something and be like, hey man, like I can do this for you. If it doesn't, I'll fucking just paint it back up. You know what I mean? Like don't be afraid to fucking have the door closed in front of you, cause like. Yeah, you know what I mean? Just how you don't fucking take every girl back home. Like, yo, a no is a no. It's okay. It's gonna move on, and
Do you
Yeah,
want to
no,
like
I'm not-
open
I'm
up
not
a class too, like to like teach people how to draw and stuff?
What's that?
Would you want to like open up a class to like teach people how to like draw and all that?
Yeah, I think in the future that'd be cool. Like I've always liked to help, give guidance if they ask questions. Like I like that. I like seeing people coming up and that are like working really hard, and reaching their goals. I like seeing people reach their goals like that.
Especially when I influence motherfuckers and shit.
Yeah, I think that's cool. Cause like, when I was doing my thing and all this stuff, it didn't seem like there was too many people
Wanted to help.
like whether it was in school or just whatever, like there's not really like somebody guiding you on that like art career or whatever,
I feel
like
the opportunities were limited and shit.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I definitely.
But yeah, like I'm not saying like you gotta get your ducks in a row just to start getting mural opportunities.
No, but
Like it comes with time.
I feel like they almost like these days. I feel they encourage you, especially because we're in an era where everybody's trying to be an entrepreneur, which is great.
Yeah.
But it's like they don't have people that teach you how to do it, but they still encourage it a lot more these days than as compared to before. The structure of you working for somebody and you being able to make a living, that structure I feel is kind of coming to an end. And you have everybody saying like, you know what, man, I'm gonna fucking do this on my own. I'm gonna try to make it as much as I can and as far as I can by myself, so I can be self-reliant, I guess, in a sense.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I feel like that's being pushed more now to the youth as compared to how it was before.
Yeah,
So like,
more creativity.
it's okay to, you ain't the old, like, trust me, dog. I felt that way too. I was like, hey, motherfucker, like, they didn't try to fucking give me internships. Like, the fuck? Yeah, like, I know what you mean, dog. I hate driving by my old school and being like, yo, these people have fucking nice computers, the new fucking, they have everything. And you're like, man, I got cheated. But you know what?
Yeah.
Fuck it, dog. That's what made us fucking, savages and shit.
Yeah,
Hey,
no, but it's cool though, like working towards your dreams and stuff. I think you were talking about it on your live video like yesterday, talking about sacrifice and
hell yeah.
really pursuing something. Like it takes a lot of
Any kind of
sleepless
art.
nights and hard work
And any kind of art or anything that takes a minute for it to get started, that independently, believe me, I know the seeing the fucking big part of it and the W of it is the best thing you could picture. But believe me, there's a lot of sacrifices that come along with it. Sacrifices being, hey, you might have the girl of your dreams walk out of your life.
Oh,
You
yeah.
might fucking miss out on fucking someone's last birthday or someone's last thing. You know,
lot.
because
There's
life
a-
is crazy
there's-
like this.
there's
You know,
a
like
lot of things.
you might see all your fucking friends grow a different direction, and you feel like, oh, you know what, I'm the last of a dying breed. But that's okay. Just know if that's really what you're being fueled by, you're gonna keep going at this shit, and you're gonna keep on like pushing towards it because that's really what keeps you going. You knew right off the bat what you got yourself into. There's more sacrifice and fucking and a lot more L's you take than W's on the fucking most independent grinds. Especially when you come to being an artist, being entertainer or anything like that, like an artist, painter,
it's all related.
tattoo
It's all
artist, a
creative.
rapper, fucking DJ, fucking street performer, all that
Absolutely.
shit. You're gonna
It really takes
sacrifice a
you,
lot.
like,
You're gonna work for free
You
a
gotta put
lot.
your all on it.
Yeah, you really got to put your all into it, man. You got to go all in.
Yeah, you just gotta be passionate about it, and like
Perseverance.
yeah, you can see who really has a really strong like core belief in pursuing their dreams. Like I guess it depends on what you've been through too. Like the
Yep.
struggle obviously pushes a lot of people.
Hell yeah,
know?
man. The
Yeah, all the
fucking-
lessons. All the
those
lessons
fucking
we
growing
learned.
pains and shit. Yo,
All
man,
of them, dude. We all learn from them, and then we strive for better, which is I think
we got a fucking closeout coming out like we usually do by our resident DJ C Rock. At Instagram at yo.crock. Not like the fucking vodka, but CROC.
CROC,
Yeah,
right?
fucking- What is it? Make sure you check them out. But and we're gonna go into the last fucking shout outs. Where can they find you at, Tony?
If you want to check out my stuff, my Instagram is Tony Ray Tattoo,
Tony Ray
and
Tattoo.
my whole portfolio's on there, murals, tattoos, all that stuff.
Hell yeah! And if you want to check out that mural, that's at CN. What is it?
CNC
CN,
Smoke Shop.
CNC Smoke Shop in Pomona. No,
Corona.
Corona. CNC
Yeah,
Smoke
Corona.
Shop in Corona. People kind of know where it's at. They're like, oh, it's on Magnolia and shit. Shout out to everybody that's been tuning in. Once again, today's show was brought to you, and make sure you check them out. Number one, fucking Bzzt Collective. That's BZZT Collective. We've all been fucking smoking Bizwoods. I've been smoking this fucking Biz cake and these edibles, and we're gonna fucking keep on smoking after the show because that's what this shit's here for,
Yeah.
And make sure you check them out because sometimes you need a smoke that's ready on the go. They got pre-roll joints and pre-roll exotic backwoods, and they also carry exotic
There they are.
strains. There it is. Make sure you check them out. That's BZZT Collective. Also, another sponsor. Make sure you check out Tropicali. If you need any kind of CBD in your life, any kind of serum for the ladies' faces, any kind of fucking tonic for your CBD, the products that you want to give your dog, you need some tinctures for yourself. Make sure they have them there too. Any roll on for all you people that go on runs and your fucking bones hurt or your fucking tendons, you need that actual CBD that's tested and they can back it up. And they have all the facts. Make sure you check them out. That's at Tropicali Grown on Instagram. They are another sponsor of the We Don't Smoke the Same show. And last but not least, at OG_bros for any exotic flowers. So shout out to all you sponsors.
What about that shout out? What's on your tip though, bro?
The what?
What's that tip you got right there though?
Oh, this is one of the. Oh, by the way, yeah, big shout out to fucking Savage Kanagar. He rolls the custom tips. They're the actual joint tips, but he kind of makes them, like
looks like you're
origami
smoking
type
like a
issues of
rose or
rose.
something.
Like a
bro.
rose. Is that a rose or
pretty
something,
tight.
bro?
Yeah, at the end of the night, like this is the best. Like this is how I would play it out. Like I would pre-roll
Right.
one of these, and at the end of the night, when the lady comes out, be like, "Oh, you want a rose for your girlfriend or whatever?" You should be like, "Nah, I got her one." But then you bust out this card, and you're like, "Come on, let's go."
Then you end.
You know what I mean? Then you end it, you like, she'll see this and she'll be like, "Damn, this motherfucker's on like
Right.
fucking 30, 420, whatever year." Like, is in the future. But yeah, make sure you follow all of our sponsors. FlavorsByEZone.com is the website for all the stuff that I have, the candles, the collaborations with Puff Penny Melts, all the attachments that are on sale, the High and Hungry merchandise, which is limited and it usually sells out. So if it's available, hop on it and make sure you check out the new High and Hungry episode featuring DJ C-, Sheiky Dabarino, that scumbag that couldn't be here because it's fucking cars. Check out those alley reviews by fucking the scumbag Raz dude up there. It's the only person that I know fucking has this job of reviewing these dirty alleys, but he fucking does it with nice shirts. And any last things you guys want to say, Sammy?
About it. I just can't wait for C-Rock now.
What about you, C-?
No, that's about it, man.
Cool. And one last thing, Flavors by E-Zone is the Instagram. If you want your tickets to the winter Hi-Fi and Kush Life winter party is going on this Saturday in Huntington Park. I will be hosting it along with the Kind of Businessman, and make sure you stop by. I got free tickets on my Instagram. We will see you
Rap, you
guys
didn't even know
next
it.
Thursday. Peace out. Enjoy this closeout by DJ C-Rock.
Yeah.
BeReal.tv.
Why you lying?
bitches anxiety, cars robotic, we go retarded. Hop in the foreign.